Hi everyone. As China strives to regain the world's trust post-Covid-19, a few questions loom large. Would it once again emerge as the world's demand and technology leader, or would it struggle with the exodus of supply chains? How would it address its domestic turmoil currently? To answer all these and more, please join me in welcoming Benson Tam, visionary investor and the architect of the first smart cities in China. Welcome, Benson.
First of all, it doesn't look like a dystopian future where everything is robots and technology. A smart city is there, and it is smart because it serves the inhabitants. A very green city, low density, spread out blocks, and meanwhile all the technology, shall we say, just works behind the scene, making sure the traffic is not jammed, making sure the healthcare is delivered. I would say another town in terms of the build-out that I can imagine would be something like Geneva or something like Silicon Valley. Like I said, smart towns will look very green. It will look like where you want to live. And the technology is not in your face. The technology is, I call it, in the air. It's in the 5G, it's in the AI, it's in the IoT. And we already have one that we are helping the local government do. And the way that we do the 10 so-called smart city is that we do it in partnership with the local government, and we do it in partnership with the real estate developers. We are ultimately ourselves and our investee companies, technology companies. So we are helping them to design the digital infrastructure, roll it out, and meanwhile to allow it and connect it and integrate it so that it is available to all the inhabitants. So the first one is actually just outside of Beijing, and I encourage you to come right now. It's on the northwestern side. The northwestern side has always been a little bit of a mini Silicon Valley for Beijing. And this area is what they call the sort of digital district, where a lot of new industry clusters like aerospace, microchip, data centers, and so on and so forth, and healthcare technologies are clustering within that. And between that particular sort of smart city that we are helping them build, that is connected back to Beijing, is a high-speed rail. And the entire high-speed rail is what we call the new 5G corridor. Key policy for the Chinese government, in a sense, repeating what they did 11 years ago after the financial crisis in 2009. At that point in time, they put $4 trillion to work building physical infrastructure, of which the biggest you see is the high-speed rail. So that created the high-speed rail 11 years ago, and that was $4 trillion. Now compare that to this time round, they have just announced that even just at the federal government level, they are going to put $5 trillion to work into what they call digital infrastructure. This means 5G network, this means data centers, this will mean advanced